Good morning from beautiful Costa Rica. I am one of the blessed ones to be caught in Costa Rica on purpose during this crazy time. And one of the inspirations that I had here was bringing horse owners and people that know horse owners together in a 30-day challenge to connect and elevate our energy to love versus fear at this time with the direct assistance of our horses. Many of us that have horses have experienced the healing vibration of just being with them. What it's like to just go out in the barn and be around them, talk to them, take care of them, hang out with them, never get on them, but have an amazing sense of peace and appreciation and gratitude when we leave their presence. So this 30-day challenge is explicitly about doing this with intention, raising our vibration to joy and to love, and to hopefully change the world around us back to love instead of fear. And as we take this journey with our horses, we will be going into their presence for, if you can do it, at least 30 minutes. And if you need to set your phones somewhere far away from you that you will hear them so that you are not worried about time, then do that. If you have enough time to just go and not time yourself, then I encourage you to do that. There will be a few guidelines for each day of an intention to go into this time with your horses with a tool or an intention. But once you are with them, there are very few rules other than you go in with no agenda. Even with if you have an exercise that or an intention, there's still no agenda. It's just you're sending that intention out to your horse and to yourself and to spirit. But then you enter their presence, not knowing how they may know more than we think we know to guide us to where what we need to know and how we can expand in their presence. So the point is to go be with our horses in gratitude and in a receiving state. Many of us, myself included, find it sometimes difficult not to go to my horses with the intention of giving them something, scratching them, brushing them, telling them how much I love them, just wanting to do something for them. And this is an exercise of receiving. This is an exercise of really allowing ourselves to be in the presence of our horses, in the state of receiving their love, receiving their vibration, receiving whatever it is that they want to send us, but knowing that it is them feeding us, and that we are worthy, and that our relationship is reciprocal, and we will have opportunities after this time with them to love them and do all the things that we do for them, but to really go and to receive. The other rule, other than no engagement, being open to receiving, and is no treats. So it's fine to treat your horses, and feel free to treat them after these sessions are done. If you join us for this 30-day challenge, or however many you want to join, they will be on tape, so you can go back to one that you like, or start them over, or skip around, however you want to do it. But treats should happen after you're done playing with your horses, putting them in a bucket, or feeding them by hand. I mean, that's up to you, but when you approach your horses, when you come into their presence to begin this exercise, it is, yeah, asking for yourself to come into their presence and just to be with them and to see how they respond and what they, how that energy ends up working for you. But when you come in with treats, they come to see you for those. And they come to expect that, and they think, oh, here's the treat lady. And they're very interested, and they get trained very quickly to be interested in your food. And what I want them to be doing when they come to be with you during this time is just to be happy to see you and interested in you and not what you have in your pockets. So that's it for rules. And like I said, each day we'll have a special exercise that I will outline briefly, and then you can go and do with your horses. I'm also going to tape a daily session with other horses here in Costa Rica. I have still yet to find my horse. I actually think I did find her, but she's not yet, we're not yet each other's. I haven't found who owns her or figured out whether there's any way that I can take her home with me. But so there's a number of different horses in Cabuya, in this little fishing town where I am, that are out on pastures that I'm just going out and being with. And so there is actually a group of 3 horses, 2 that I know really well for many years, and 1 that I've known since he was a yearling and helped, bring him up. So that's one group, but the other groups of horses that I may be visiting and doing this experiment with you all is horses I don't even know. So they don't know me, I don't know them. This little group of 4 that I really know, don't really know, have met recently, and the one little mare in there is the one that I kind of really have my eye on. Those horses are so cool, and I'll probably spend quite a bit of time with them because they're so curious. I don't think they've ever had a human being interact with them the way that I am, and so it's kind of cool. Even though they were shy, and there's one that's still pretty shy, they're just so intrigued by the fact that I'm willing to come in and spend time with them in the way that I do. So you'll meet them all in my daily recording of my own experience or an experience of a friend doing the exercise with us. And I will do it every day also because I need this. And this is why one of the biggest reasons I'm doing this is I really need to do this myself. And I love the idea of us raising the energy and vibration to love and shifting us out of fear at this time, and allowing our horses to do this for us, because they're there and they're waiting to do this, just waiting for us to give them the time to do it. So enjoy, and there will be videos to come for days 1, 2, 3, 4, and 330, and maybe on beyond if I can continue. So ciao from Costa Rica.